So man, Jesus is a life park no dodo na friend mafia nyame ono nso ekasa kakra se pressure bia eni omo so omo ko akodi nkunim.
Like I said, pressure any is because the coaches know I might say a family or more encouraging aspect as a queen. It's pressure and come normal. I said yeah, no, like I said normal. It is normal.
Enene kaka mafia nyame anase mafia nyame ere tu dwa ho afi amenyaku enso player ere ma princesses boboko no nso se omo bot together since wafu no into gidie pass chemistry no e ho no ma ebetimi abom ahead of the tournament.
For now, I think everyone is putting in her best. We are in preparation, and we are trying so hard. And the players, I believe in them. Since from Wafu, we've been able to play together and do stuff, so we are okay.
Enene kakra afi amenyaku enso ede tu dwa hom yen switche emfemfiri emayana soye na yen dash kuma bi ewramo Joseph Pentela soye or Ghana Black Stars player nei or Sina kan US of A edema LA Galaxy abranche ne koe no wadane ho adi wakwene nsanyina so eno na ye bopene ne yebisa ne se Joseph Pentela injuries ahodo a wafemu from Genk ede ba no den ena wasua film ono so wasua ne ama bebre ede film if say all Genk no obo matches bebre be and so bebe remo LA Galaxy.
Yeah, I think the injury that I had teach me a little bit lesson, because then I needed to also just relax myself, because I was playing a whole lot of game, almost a half season in Genk, and I just came to continue on the following season here. So I think it has also really helped me with the rest, because if not, then my body will be really down, and maybe I can get multiples of injuries. But I think the hamstring also helped me to recover, and just came back faster. And yeah, I'm really good. The level I am now, I'm trying to come back to wherever I am in the level that I am. So it's really important for me to go by one game by the other.
Enene kaka Joseph Pinto ede tu dwa hono ma yebo na wonso wati bi hono kama yeto aso ebisa ne se na obehura mo LA Galaxy no akwese ye de ne bo force 9 na no etene se no si abra Genk no na against Club Brugge Crampo Kai omo de bo force 90 wenye bibi foforo emfa ma no.
Yeah, it's not a difficult role. It's sometimes annoying, because sometimes you don't get a lot of balls, which is okay. You need to do some runs and just helping the team. At least making a run also helps to create some spaces. So for me, this is not my first time playing in that position. I did that when I was also in Genk, so against Club Brugge, and also some couple of games. So yeah, it's not my first time, but yeah, I just need to do whatever I need to do in whatever position that I'm being used to help my team. That's the most important thing. It doesn't matter if I play on the right or on the left.
Enene kaka Joseph Pinto ede tu dwa hono ma ye bo na wonso wati bi oyansa ne kaka embra from na yembe ye wenhu adwuma emfama okrati asefo bi otie sisi amena okasa gbese manche homo charity cup no baso we ni Dr. Ayibonte the 11th initiative enye fediagro baso on 11th of August 2024 na Samuel Enimado eka organizers no omo hwaboa se bibia ebekoso yie was sa cap no mo no and your popping ne bisa ne se cap no kra no ne fare by kra etisen ono se ohwa Dr. Ni Ayibonte the 11th wa contribute a lot to Ghana football na fempo no odi homo no obepese ye the football ebe hihye so na fempo no yenim se yehura mu wa election and also ebe boa e the peace aba.
This is the adopting of the Ghana state ono this man ni Ayibonte yaro ni ti aje ni junior dia we Ghana my ball move the three across of success of the by Champions League and Super Cup dan it you e ma so for come dey and we want to see Ghana my na me aye na dom na wakoto na kunyo so ya so you so akunyo no dey na be boa o man no e na ho mo no so no onu no bia no e we mo mo anu and the who can fit no bia ti bi o mo they say 3D or more anu dia o so dey no e say yembo ball and then for and promote to peace, because they are every year no or charity cup match for mo no last year they na NTM ambassador Olympics every na apart from that no this year when we will promote to peace, it's an elections back.
And then kakra Samuel Enimato and to dwa ho no yeto aso bisa ne se eba no gamanche dabisa impempino yesu sa nyina ne enim ne se Great Olympics Heart of Folk and a typo. Now this time around Heart of Lions no free no say oh yankaya last year omo do to Great Olympics for so last minute omo ye omo city into this time around no omo ne Heart of Lions and a shiabum
Lions House of Folk is Heart of Lions so I'm on so how many has should be going to House of Folk out of the from Kuma out of Lions now or my team the teams I can say have some protocol to see Emma it is as supporters it be protocol for every floor kakra nyama so honestly you would be in the assignment you should think yes our that's the last year Olympics a disappointing yeah we are Olympics you can say you prefer you be call you remember a problem so you need to maybe the other na next time Olympics be back as a fair idea focus on Heart of Lions because Heart of Lions team can see a power or my DMD or Ghana Union or more seven can do your trending the some I've been pointing them.
And then kakra Samuel Enimato edi to dwa hono mo nan se o man no ma hye nti wan hwa na obinya 1 minute visa kra na ojapa ne sa enche bia na yete se Paralympic team bi akopie mu Oslo Norway enei omunyina adwane ade akotete baby kra yehwe mo chire kwan a yehu baby a omo ewo na NSAC founder edema NST Foundation papa yi enso eka mpenifo a omudi sa team nanim a omutimi etu kwan ede kopie mu Norway a omutimi ejapa horom na no na Samson D ede sobo abone se oka mpenifo a omutimi forge ne signature omutimi erinya sa letterhead na omutimi de ma sa manche na omudi tu kwan na no ana ono so bai na obekire mu se o onim ho hwe kra sansem no onim ho hwe nti enene kakra NSAC enso ede to dwa hono mo yebegina sansem we so na jede afisem no nyina si ba before ye be kokra no happy birthday kese pa enko enfama Grace Sheila Bennett CEO edema Bennett School NFM pono Sheila's Hotel was nyane nyame enhira oye papa na onton super enfengu so we a happy birthday every a special the special one ho ya enim ne pa na your friend the city mayor nti nyame enhira oye papa na oma o eye ahoden a sika ewum
Botiano English amam from Peswa Sway. Happy on wheels keteke kesieno. Yadi brewo. Bright. Nene Municipal Chief Executive, Member of Parliament for Botiano English Amanfro, Honorable Sylvester Tete, NDC Parliamentary Candidate Felix Akwete Ni Oakley, any attitude for Pia, one more Botiano English Amanfro Peswaso, Emetin Como, and Sembia de Wakuma Sono, way Aya Quenya Cassia, Happy on Wheels, Yadi Ebrewo, Bomodian, Fahobra Jumadim, it's answer, and young Comotianunqua, I said Yawa, Oba, wants to bet to me and Yabi, Rebecca Yahua, Yawada. 25th of July, 2024, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Las Vegas Leisure Center. I want New Botiano. They for Happy on Wheels. And from Railway. Bra, near Ninkomo, I from Punto, and then Kosomo. Bra, near Kansamwa, a former in Sajumadi. Pia anyone new one free. Kayo, Sajumadi and Becoso, our forecourt of Las Vegas Leisure Center at New Botiano, our Botiano English Amanfro constituency. Yawada, 25th of July, 2024, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Be there, be heard. Happy on Wheels, your voice, your power. Happy FM, Nimdie, Happy FM, and Nijenkwa.
Happy FM 98.9.
Charlie, I stress. Oh, senior, what be the issue? Bro, another one caught happen again. I nearly get them this time. Charlie, the over 1.5 messed me up. Oh, Charlie, sorry, but wait, you don't get refund for your loss? Nah, bro, that thing's have the. You hear so before? Yeah, soccer bets they do. Them they call them soccer chance. Charlie, you sure? Oh, but why I for lie you? Just make your stake on 10 plus games with odds of 1.30 or more. And when it's full, you will get your stake back times 3. Come see my bets. Hey, Charlie, this be interesting, oh. I know, right? Soccer Chance rules are simple. Bet on any of your favorite soccer league games with odds of 1.30 and more. The total number of games should be 10 or more. Now here's the catch. Lose just one out of the many and you'll be rewarded 3 times your stake. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidina me che angel cola. Me bread do. Obi fa angel cola drink. Na ni yonku eyi angel orange. Ana angel mango. Oseme sampe di obi eyi. Aka me dem.
Sese obi ape angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo de mama angel peach, angel strawberry, and na angel cocktail. Actually, no my body angel apple lime.
What? It's any of my dear. Miss Angel Cola, any angel orange, and a mania. I think and it's also from wifey. For us, Chester, no, Ebesi. Never angel drinks in a room. Obianca and in winning. There was some mono, no anum.
Annie, that's a massa. And no, I don't know.
There be a sunny and no. Angel Cola, the assemble. Angel drinks here. I'm in a bush. I don't call soft drinks beverages limited. And why? Who to do after 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA, Ajay Denkratoyatu.
Botiano English a man from Peswa Sway. Happy on wheels, Keteke Casiano. Yadi Brewo. Bright. Nene, Municipal Chief Executive, Member of Parliament for Botiano English Amanfro, Honorable Sylvester Tete, NDC.
Well, I mean, did you do to now? Menya, the head of the club licensing board, manager of the club licensing board, Mianka Sami Senior, experiments. Captain, I'll be coming. Captain, good morning. Come on, Nyamiadum. Na mfi se wawie yi adesua no sa na still esme mu da ho sua dia de sa. Ma de so into aka na ye nkola isi emu akra. But how has it been for you so far as the manager of club licensing at the FA?
Yeah, first of all, let me say good morning to your listeners. Club licensing, let me say, maybe Remuno, my work colleague, the likes of Julius, who was the previous club licensing manager, GS himself, and all the staff at the GFA have been very, very, very helpful and supportive. So, in as much as I'm hearing you today, I'm feeling very at home, and things are working out smoothly for me. So I would say thank you to them.
Very well, very well. Now, I'm saying, the Ghana Premier League bounce back, but traditionally, I say usually the more you say more round a pictures. Yes, I can a graphical and as a designer if you say a train baby clubs no and some besia kind war and your more alternative venue. And I think some training facilities. But that being a year more board no back around. I inspected those facilities that say up to standard now.
Pacho, you best started on the 8th of August.
Okay.
You started on the 8th of August. I've been running throughout the month of August. Now, in the inspection, and then we'll come out with our decisions. So
okay.
From 8th of August, I'll go late August there. That is what we'll be doing.
Very well. But for the uninitiated, only Jumedia Mudian, but your more round now, I feel Mudian and more coins, but Diana more share at various venues and Bacono.
Okay, we share requirements now for Premier League clubs and Division 1 clubs now. It's all clearly said. Every venue must meet certain standards. We want to raise the bar high. We want to maintain a certain level of professionalism. You spell out requirements clearly and communicate to the club. Some clubs even call for advice and all. We've been to some centers. Measurement, pitch measurement, pitch section, the kind of grass in this animal. So, there might be a dressing room or bench, stands, So, and it's just about player safety. Sometimes supporter safety is not also here. Will be rusty, them will be feel comfortable. So, the requirements are there. The clubs are there into it. So, when the season starts, that's what we will is as the yardstick. To grant or refuse the license.
One of more accusations as the board, and say, you be season as here, and the mbe juma pa, juma dimpa na mo ye, mbe call venues a hold draw, mama clubs ni bi mama mo license, e bi mama mo provisional license. But cho my accusation ni pa ne say, you season as here nche, na dry season na started. After grass no ni purchase ni na say. I feel measures been able to in place to make sure say the quality of fields also no all year round.
Yes, and also because never be high another way high how do you water your field? All channels you have to know water now, so you have a mechanism in place obeying their water. You have the sprinklers in the animal. If you don't have it, it means if you can't water your field. We will check all these things and advise the clubs accordingly. And with regard to the few months now, inspect one name that season airborne. As and when we feel that we have to inspect certain venues, we'll notify the club and go and inspect. So if we have banner said their own chair first, not a flat here, and now say material requirements now, we'll take a decision.
Okay. But I presume say you're very lenient when you say you just took over the office, but the accusation of the board and say you're too lenient. I say who clubs no more do. Oh, Ghana the clubs in this car and more provisional license and I feel, are you going to take the same approach?
I'm not too sure.
Oh, okay. Very, very interesting. Now, but one of the things that backed up last season here, clubs are women players for a long time. RTU situation, for instance, was as a result of a lack of payment of players. Among for instance, also licensing board, and we look at the financial component of the license and of the regulations. Normal insisting on the clubs being financially stable to be able to play in the Premier League. Has that come to your attention? Has that come to the table? And what will be the way forward from a YAMO board?
Yes, a requirement. If no chance now share requirement, club licensing requirement for clubs now. We say your criteria is how high as a club. And not just the pitches, no. Or the financial criteria and the legal criteria, the personnel and administrative criteria. Yeah, so with all these things you mentioned fall under the financial criteria where we look into all these things. So and just say and now we are pro. So come, let us look into your documents, not the only criteria under that. I'm afraid
But do clubs submit their financial reports to you every year?
They do. We're on the club, they are to meet the requirements. They have to meet all those requirements before they will be issued with the license. So it's not something normally say cardboard as and as a table as okay, we are hiding this. If one upload their system, but online and hard copy all day on the platform. So when you submit the right documents, then we have to call you and tell you that this is not the right document for our submission.
Okay. Captain, you say we have a very busy schedule, and as you guys go around, we will come to you again to look at some of the revelations in the recommendations. We now know to aid all of us to raise the standard of our Premier League. Experiments, and I'm very happy for that support for your time.
All right, thank you very much.
Manager of Club Licensing Board, I'm saying no, Edin Kuano, Jesse Ponsa, just Kofi Ponsa Waha, Kwame Jumaji and Swabe Kain Sa. Kwame, just one Kwame Horn or club official, or movie or move venue from a class sports stadium, called the Legon Sports Stadium. It is something that we anticipated it was going to happen, and AC, you know.
So originally,
was it difficult for you guys to convince the university to give you the venue for Premier League football?
Well, it wasn't easy. That one I can say. It wasn't easy. Sebi, I am sure the university as an authority also have their own plans when it comes to sports. They didn't build in start here. Started here see that stadium. The club was Wow Stars.
Yeah.
And so clearly we were not part of their plans. But I think we're looking at the bigger conversation of sports and not just football per se, and how you can maximize a facility like this. To the best of my knowledge, to the best of my knowledge, there are multiple parks that are dotted around the school. Hall be and organization be within the school. No person maybe they can do it on a smaller park. But I think the authority also wanted to look at maximizing the bigger auditorium, because you see stadium kama see esiho. International athletics meetings every week. Now pitch no swear. See, you beat me you beat me you. And there are other means of that facility also generating revenue. Because ultimately, you could see a kind of on match days, whatever funds that we generate, we have an agreement, financial agreements are BB that kind of thing. And I think
would that be the same as the money NSA in the war or using that class?
At this point, Melfan say in the coming days, maybe all of those things will be out. But at this point, we have an agreement with them.
So, commercial rates. More rented
the rates.
Every
if they are going to be given to us at ABR, say they high, we can't pay. And with the greatest of respect, at this point, club you want 1 million fans. Because on match day, you be failing into your more charging X amount of money we can pay from our own quarters. We are not there yet. One of the reasons why I say team Legon cities from our stars Michigan Crawford-Bibri. In fact, Crawford-Bibri Fred was say, where is Legon cities? What we wanted to do was to literally bring the club to the doorstep of people. Now you hear some and Numa.
East Legon, West Legon.
Everywhere
North
from
Legon,
Shiashi and everywhere from airports. All the way to Ayimensa. At that time,
that's the northern side. But if you're even the southern side, all the way to Kujokrumos, the Westlands.
And all of those areas. What we wanted to do was to literally connect the team with a community. There's a reason why teams are so connected to their community, because and the club also does its own way by doing maybe a CSR projects near there, so that they can build that bond with the community. Mekai say na mekai story be about Atalanta in Italy. When you say in the city of Bergamo, akwala bi a yebe wo no say bi asamria na me no ka say ye wo akwala no pe ye man Atalanta jersey. That is the connection they are built with the community. It is a wunya AC Milan wo ho, Juventus wo ho, we wo ho. But from a very early age, the club wants to build that bond. Yeah. And when we looked at that community, we felt say Legon was a community and not agidin within that enclave. We felt say if we went with that name, we would be able to tie in all the other communities, that stretch all the way to our Mensa and even beyond, and build and grow a fan base within that particular community. So that was one of the reasons. But at that time, but we were very confident, say, a bedroom time we can be able to speak to the owners beyond the African games. That's what and we believe, say, whatever relationship that we're going to be building with the community going forward is not just for ourselves. Legon, Bawalishis, Legon, and all of that. On match days, the commercial opportunities for people, growing the brand, giving people within that community the opportunity, and all of that. We've got a lot of things lined up. We are hoping, together we can grow with that stretch in which we are going to be operating, and the school at large. Legon in itself is a community. The last time I checked, Legon population at this point, I think it's in excess of 25,000.
Yeah.
I think.
You're
I don't
looking
have
at
the exact
students.
figures.
You're looking at lecturers. You're looking at administrative staff, cleaners,
hospital,
drivers.
staff. That's on match days. The stadium is 15,000 at this point. On match days, now every home match we are it's 15,000.
So you can imagine
the bars
maybe
will
generate
generate.
UGMC.
Yeah.
Now Makosra now Mr. Sunday. Oh, match one team. I'm going match in Mana. Mr. Down chair. It makes a lot of sense.
And to say we say our year a minimum say meet me I can't.
Say
our year a.
Match me do Michael. Me do Michael. Now.
We say na me ba beka say we say onam for ma draw so. Nanka me ba beka say.
Say me do Michael. Me do Michael. But first we ever hear Mamunte Kwame ne Kofidi Omoka no. But first we ever hear venues na hold on. Let me go to it just before you come in. Accra to Folk. Interestingly, almost Accra Sports Stadium. But alternative venue Babaya Sports Stadium. Fans no energy. Fans no energy. So they could have used Legon or even Cape Coast. Because last time we did games called Babaya Sports Stadium, fans need be in 2 and 2 almost lose matches be brave. And so training grounds, of course, April man. Training center.
I know for crowds, I almost pick Kumasi, I come call Lenkley.
Lenkley, I feel not almost putting together. Accra Lions, Accra Sports Stadium, or more alternative, Sukakope, Wafa Park. Asante Kotoko, Babaya Sports Stadium, alternative, Dr. Che, Mbacho, Kwame Che, Adiwe, Waba, Sempan, and saying, honorary doctorate, a man for the prefix Modino. Waba, Sempa, it's Dina Kasem, Kwame Che Sports Complex. Again, an Ajman Park, no Ordoma, alternative grounds, a Golden City Park, and no Elbrecum. Basake Holy Stars, a C&M Park, and I say alternative, a AAK, the second sports arena, and also Ampin, and so on. But United by and now for Suji Abo Stadium, or more alternative by our sports stadium. Chelsea, a Golden City Park, Becum, or more alternative, a Nanajiman Bedu, a stadium on Doma. Baby any Ghost Stars based with the Duns Park, I must be called a year in a Hini Stadium. Okay. Dreams FC based with Tuba Astro Tef. Alternative Accra Sports Stadium to Dreams every day. Kaswa Tuba. How does one say Pandu Hohoi? Okay, a alternative. Karela Ebizo Liu Mahaba Sports Stadium. And yeah, a year Tamale. And an alternative be na Sheriga Sports Center. And this year combo ball. This year combo ball. The one city is Edika di Hunkomode. I'm alternative Dreams FC a year Theatre of Dreams. The Mediama Takwana Boss Stadium. The new one. Alternative the old facility normal using nations. Kwame Che Sports Complex. Alternative by Sports Stadium. In Shataman Bay Zoo na Kraman San Sports Complex. Alternative Sunyani Coronation Park. Samates in Seche Sports Stadium. Ombakwa Compact Alternative Vision. As na ni a J Kreku Sports Complex. And no Ottoman New Town. Alternative Accra Sports Stadium. Younger Post Wenchi Town Park. Alternative Sunyani Coronation Stadium. Jesse Brim.
But me GD pass with the explanation that Kwame has given for the makes a lot of sense. I mean, and this explanation is not today now or them. I mean, right from the time I took over now. I think that explanation was well communicated. So they were initially looking at the Medina Park. They were looking at Medina. Unfortunately, Medina, I say specifications, it wouldn't have.
Picture in standard.
Yeah.
And standard. So
and then there were other things and so on.
Okay. So
they wanted
the concrete around the field,
inner perimeter.
Was concrete.
So if I can state the real thing, I mean, it was also going to add a lot of cost. So because I mean, if they wanted to,
also the cost.
Call back to Accra Sports Stadium, waiting for the. Thankfully, University of Ghana has allowed them to use the place. I think that the Legon campus alone,
I don't know. Game changer, I say one of the students. You're fan no Legon cities.
I think it will be fantastic.
That'll be one of the game changers.
It will be and it's something that
it will be easy for them to sell those games.
It will be something that they must look at, and then he knows where to go. So
Jesse, hold on, mommy. I'm home. Let's see. Your reporter deliver earlier. Hashi Youth Resource Center. Jude, good morning.
Good morning.
I say. You are now. What sign up?
Bria, I'm sorry, I'm in chat with you for the movie to Happy Sports or Happy 98.9 FM. Now, so we see now who Hanuma, one of the 10 multi-purpose complexes are buying initiative in the year 2018. Bako who Hanuma the Youth Resource Center. Water with Hanuma. You bring us a Mipio Hanuma as part of the strict follow-up. Since 2018, our government initiative project, established the current state of the Youth Resource Center.
Wow. Now, quite say Independence Day or at the same.
Because initially, the old Raymond the entrance, not car parker, during the state march anniversary, they are passing free parking or Youth Resource Center in Imhono, Nina F.
Dude, Kosmame.
Nina F. And I can't say I am speaking man. I say, when I start to say the authority say, Mobiara facility. Now, to Benjamin Okasano, the main gate with me after area facility, Baku Ebu and the form.
Main gate in Baku Ebu the form.
Yes, Baku Ebu and the form of Hanamo. Main gate out there facility Baku Ebu and the form of Hanamo. The script man, my say, we say no, free animal, free
Jude, you man, come on, Jude, don't say it. Come for Sunya, don't say it. Yeah, in inquire of Sunya video that my. But talking about Facebook here, just a year ago, and a year Independence Day celebration. Just a year ago, and at the president of the Republic of Ghana, and the state apparatus now. Echo PMU or Dakulu ho MA facility way. Just a year on, you heard the state of the facility. But my main put on record said the facility was not commissioned, it was not completed. But you call Independence Day and a state, finishing touches. Said about mama year Independence Day celebration ho. Omuye no omojane sama eroti. Jude, na DMBO na who facility no more. If I start me behind at the same.
Floodlights are now you need to say how you move during the 6th March anniversary. Floodlights in according to Papa Oshe, the Oba Youth Resource Center Hanama, Omudika be a pub you want for visitors, our mobile around some would give you in your man, it is Misha at the Pacona Oshe facility. So, my say, the floodlights are what you don't know, and Nijima. That's why you told lighting is like here, I'm a floodlights in Nijima. Now, yes, I say, but no, in Konya, on my special harmony and Benya green, other than white, red, other than white, yellow to air than white. Air conditions are almost station air harmony now. You can see some rats. Pitch swap, any say, on my bubble or pitch national. Pitch is FTC. I move in Coco, on one and facility.
Wow. But security, now Moko channel, so I'm calling Remungucha. Security or what tight, Mamma Remungucha. Mrs. Security or Hono air tight, Remungucha.
I say,
okay. And I say, delivery, the report we bring from the Youth Resource Center. Overkano Abuame, Jesse, boom, and facility can be any, and Kabum, mammy, na yanko.
no. I'm for be a give up. In the end, you're not that's Ukraine, but give up.
Don't give up and see. You are broken every single day in this country.
Hey, I'm just looking at this thing and I'm like,
but Facebook never heard. Last year.
And then last year, you independence, you were honor.
This year, no, Ekufodia.
Yeah.
Interesting. This year, no, who youth resource center.
Yeah.
And last year, no, who dear.
Yeah. This year, no, Kufudia. And so far, an open air commission.
An open year commission hand you over. In fact, even this year, come the entire regions or Eastern region.
I'm tempted to mention names.
No, you have to.
You see, because I think that this one, the people, you can't say Hajide.
Enam Hajide, pious.
No, I mean, they should be coming out to speak. Because
last Friday he spoke to us. Also, Bible.
Yeah. Okay. So Ajatum say Ajatum. And you say ono pious our youth National Youth Authority.
Agency in charge of these facilities.
So ono agent in sema and your sports minister na anything. Because whatever it is, you the jawa near their swao.
Yeah.
And untinu o take over from Esiama di jano. Obia ye jawo assets and liabilities, and you carry on.
Pius was a deputy minister under Esiama.
Pius was
when these facilities were commissioned.
Absolutely, and for me, and also he has moved on, and they are the agency in charge.
Yeah.
So at least Pius was deputy minister there in terms of institutional knowledge, you know. And so he what in Kitawudie na course between Onu and the minister. It's an important question to ask. And I think that this minister is escaping the lenses of the media a lot. We should call him to order. Because you're the idea Jano. You're the idea Jano, no. As a sort of say, Jumediana, they have to commission it. And now say, look, we look for money wherever it is. We have to look for money and put this thing because look, say ene atu forcing ojina court for causing financial loss. South two sports ministers no more careful. Careful because from the order into very very careful with the kind of how they are handling this project. A bicycle akoma this facility is lying with no enye fe time nimguasie pa ema minister no nimguasie ma no and sometimes dachi ya be pray ya mano setting the baby ni atro the 2021 to 2025 your sports minister. Na sports minister the idea jaw. Yeah, the facilities we are down. Want to me risk and find your project and you within. Abai. And this was a manifesto pledge. 2016 manifesto no room. 2024 manifesto no room. A manifesto pledge. And it's a manifesto pledge to Ghanaians and to we in the sporting industry. And I think they've been very, very, very disappointing. They've been negligent about this thing, and for me, looking at this whole thing, Claudia, to say, it's really, really for us to sit down for government money, public funds. Say, come waste no. Ebi me bisa asem. Ranking member for sports no oyede. On water region. And I will invite Eduma as ranking member. No, I'm saying this for no sports inform who President Mahama or bar sports and can agenda home. Na who ranking member for sports who idea our region. Who do you mean this question? At this a media house media house now. This is the fifth
fifth time I go around the country.
I mean, and you have a ranking member.
In fact, the initial project was supposed to span 18 months.
Yeah.
With an estimated cost of $4 million a year. At the time, we were exchanging rate about 18 million Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
At the time, the cement bag now 30 cedis. A bag of cement in 2018 now 30 cedis.
Yeah. You can imagine the cost that has been added.
And $1 non in 15 cedis. So you can just calculate and look at the cost.
The cost, and the financial loss in that thing.
So the taste must be replaced because the core axim sitting in the saying they have to replace.
And I said a reporter you see sitting green and white. You heard that air conditioning are starting say rusty gate buat. So there's a lot of things that has to be replaced after just 1 year. Oh Ghana. And and I'm not being political. See, I think that either NDC minority leader or friend the ranking member for sports no bisa na sem. So na wo ye ne. Okay. Party na nkasa NDC party na nkasa. Omo from ranking member no mo bisa say over the period I am ranking member no. And then how have you put government on their toes? Alright.
That's it. Come here. Brim.
Well, incidentally, the last time I'm about, so not more here other facilities. Axim also. One of the things I am when I see a video and I say for need to see no, Busami will say it's kind of idea no money chayana. And that's kind of like
third world country, but yeah, say
like
first world country.
What toy?
Yeah,
it's no ebia binyajine faculty shirt or the shirt on the old baby and full beyond bibisa. Sense sadia. Yeah, it's here. You nim say Sebi ye Sebi Krumha. Almost everything is important. Sebi Krumha. Even the budget grandpa finance minister or sure we get budgetary supports. And some of these funds, so they are competing interests. In Sabia and Cascana, ya DC studio me and Kebit media kwa see some clinic be baby. But ABA Minister Kolobia no yes can be see at you. So if we have spent a lot of money in putting up a facility like this, a ban is saying that within 1 year, it need 10 years within 1 year. Within 1 year, because say a Yakoya Independence Day celebration or within 1 year, it's Brody Free a maintenance plan. It's ABA after that event, no. Even if we decided say your program be or you need plan be to even maintain the facility and then within 1 year NIC. So what the sad thing that will happen is say you better piska. And sometimes you feel like a deliberate because a dream rare you call piska the ababi CC. Obibe did you want it's your beha Madiana Basa, it's your drew on man watch it. Is that what we really want to do? Sunday per se around the country, no? Because in one breath, if you used to say skinny ho. I'm sure it's all called Volta Regional. There are so many things that will be competing for this money. Say Cascana da who freer. I'm just assuming say na ye 10, it's about could be a 400,000. There 10 those days. It's about could be a $400,000. $400,000 today is 6 million Ghana cedi and over. 6 million Ghana cedi and over. And kebits me and nema be brave war. Sa Adakulu area or and I said the Volta region in general. It is you are sinking 6 million Ghana cedi into or supposedly 6 million Ghana cedi into a project like this. That's within 1 year. When a year it's a shame. It's a shame.
All right, yeah, actually, but expect something. We say occurrence. We've spoken to the minister, we've spoken to the agency involved. I think we have to just escalate it above them.
We will do so.
I am losing faith in that because you understand why I'm losing faith in efficacy.
I've been informed about the challenges facing the remaining 4 stadia with auxiliary facilities. Alessi in the Greater Accra region, Navrongo in the Upper East region, Yendi in the Northern region, and Yinahini in the Ashanti region. I have prioritized the completion of these facilities. I'm therefore requesting the Minister of Finance and the District Assembly come on first, allocate the necessary funds to the National Youth Authority in accordance with Act 939 to ensure the timely completion of these legacy project.
You understand why I've lost faith?
Matthias Yepa said, Mekai said, Adanso Baobos Hatip said they are going to be allocating funds to ensure say you be complete these projects we and I really see
say that so me buy you discuss me kind say sports for no so yeah ni aye and I put you take you for granted so me the fisher folks any example so promise you almost say obe more fishing the harbor ni sanu manu no anya 8 years no almost told my banana and cranny almost took baby and unfortunately for sports industry we are
not strong enough, we are not powerful enough.
Yeah, we haven't shown our numbers, and I think
but I'm going to talk on this one briefly now. So on the parallel issues are banned. Coming into
because within I think baby and nobody sending mommy out of the blue or sending mommy or X. So I looked at it. So I called the person I was sending me idea, and I was like, the first thing that got my attention was the dates.
Yes,
April. On a year national security communication, which was April.
Okay.
I didn't see July. So chairman dates no see it's April. And I'm saying, okay. It's normally when you come across a story like this, you get in touch with 1 or 2 people here and there. So I got in touch with 1 or 2 people here. And then I remember I said when I called the very first person, the person was like, I don't know person you want to Ryan Abai. I was like, but this thing has been happening since. Why are you acting like this is new? I didn't start seeing federations they find a way to smuggle people out, even on official trips. No, they will find a way to add a person or 2 who has nothing to do with that particular sport. No, be a to help the person. This is not a new thing. When Mamuti na and our peja and that's what has happened. So there is no new story there. But for me, I don't think it's just a case of Apeja and Yachom. You know, 2018 and the embarrassment it brought to us as a nation. It is Siano, so now you are so America, or the offer on wedding. Yeah, I feel near Babekui. Maybe you could run American embassy on now you treat you, and I say, would you ask documents in Beko? Send maybe a Bible not to be or Mubishima. It drew a 200 nights just on my visa and what council and was started to be.
So open the agent so that
into Obehema Uti Anya, not the BB Naso. Who loses in the end? That's my surprise.
And when the national security communique now, the last paragraph, they stated it said the Minister of Youth and Sports should take action.
Exactly.
It has the potential of affecting amount
when I saw that, I was like, okay, actually, no, because to the last time I checked, there are about 45 federations under the National Sports Authority. 48 now. National Sports Authority, a ministry, I say correct. Yeah. I saw the ministry's communication as well say it's almost impossible for them to know every single person within every single sporting discipline. Into the various federations, they would also have to take action to ensure, say, BBC, ANC. That was my understanding of what I saw. I think it's fair when they say that because it's impossible for everyone at the ministry to apart from Mahadi. That's the thing. So it's almost impossible. And see, for these federations, says some of them with the greatest respect, these are things that has been happening since. But what I find very amusing about all of this is the forgery part of the signatures, any letterhead normally call, because minim cramp so when you present documents like this to an embassy, they don't tell you they do it, but what I know they do, because Ghana for or some of these embassies, they call to check Kofi the documents about so or call Norway or Kwakusi munim no or Kamohu. They ask a few questions. Not
in every situation.
Sometimes they would overlook it.
Some of the institutions that were very
credible
standing.
And
so they will let that credible source. So
exactly.
Because they've dealt with them 1, 2, 3 times. Credible.
Yeah.
So signature correct.
Yeah.
People also sign on one. They also sign.
It will say how with the documents, document called baby so signature also na afa. So my thinking is. Was that the case? Maybe the embassy probably saw Dean, National Paralympic Committee, and
first one apply.
And
almost said they needed a letter from a higher authority.
Higher saying.
Federation of Munio Muyejumano. So Federation the letterhead. But governing body and from the ministry. And no call governing body na MPC na ma no. And no catch any company bi na on fi back adongo ko fa letter ne buy.
That's right. Okofa free.
Ono so mbisa. Eti e padongo no ne ayisi ni na no mabisa mo sent letter adongo ko nya no he.
Unya reply, Masada. Unya reply because adongo start so kasa obe hard.
Adongo ko
Oko. Oh, any case no. Case no. Case no.
Time I'm starting say you follow sponsor. Ghana studies of Butukai. Barcelona like
the men can say I'm out for 2 rema. Kone ko
Ba
for me di
Barcelona 92, Ebiama, Atlanta 96, same thing. Sydney, we said Kwame Source, that
na crowd ko here say okutwa one way ticket
from
Norway to Sweden.
So no ko e ma e chi obo dia na
so mo adakulu Independence Day celebration host
come as a president about the umbrella come president
thanks na about big gas na green
as a president shall deal with nani bufu na o action bi pa
we correct, I'm telling you. You're correct.
Baku. Hey,
we don't have leadership, we have showmanship in this country. You're not correct, I'm telling you. Nobody can convince me say you're correct. Nobody.
Now we are correct.
Nobody.
Who this guy share a deal with my Debbie.
1 year. You're Independence Day. I'm a nipa ko you see na ko head
I'm for the job Musamba and
no. Ese couple ska hofro ese ko sisi ho why obi da no e shobi ase bosu no gipe
ade kama nni
my pony enko na kro no dia na
kro no dia na
Friday channel 055156391605565778 na me time aso ese ko ready budget enko TT bia na enfa ko da sa na kro
na budget
se odi na obi free Hello,
good morning.
Good morning, sir. Emotional intelligence, me too catch Yes,
I lost my mother on Wednesday last.
Where are you shedding?
Yeah. Uni my baby.
Saka where you na on Friday? Who you Friday? Yeah, it is okay. Yeah.
We are doing so at least at 51,
I just saying.
Yes, the friend saying, who said, like the guy, one of the parents was saying, the sport for money, you have not been angry enough. But can you really be angry?
Can you be angry?
Yes, your friends, Momo Kofuni, you don't must positions in the Fourth Republic. Again, no matter the media phone. Why? From Joe Agri to the friends, Nino Tebia. Where you are showing some more. If the media phone, you don't show positions in Ghana, then I am finally on my. And you could do upon Kuma, we're going to do upon Kuma for Swahili. I don't know why. You won't go for any one baby. All we hear from people for, hey, they are criticism now. But when it comes to implement it, and at least this friends, resource center in 2016, it wasn't a manifesto promise. Yes, because a manifesto promise, Anka, a friend saying, Minister and company in the Chromidian account. A better minister, oh, yes, I know. And I said, there was a legacy project. Ghana, the basic necessity of life, food produce, South and sports in Gawu. My answer $4 million and quarters are this year. Oh, Munkofu, be about the transfer, call a bullet, I say.
No, I disagree with you. But you don't spend state money in doing it and not complete it. Now, as I make no, you've wasted national resources. Let us not encourage this. It is not a good thing to encourage.
Oh, I like where you're coming. I understand where you're coming from. But show, the money is not there.
Anyway, you're back home. You say free. Man, if I was like 10, then you need to room. What have you done? There's no leadership in this.
Anyway, can I remind you
Yo. My point is very simple. Nobody asks anybody to build 10. You can build 1, 2, 3, and go away. But Udini are free. Them.
You see, if we stop defending or polishing wrongs, in Ghana here, each and every one have interest. You love me, I like you, so I have to support you. No, there is no doubt about it. But whatever you polish it is wrong. Taxpayers' money. What catcher said, this is what we want to do for we. Now, it's not about neither here or there. Into your bank, they say, what was I Independence Square? I say, because I know community, they will complain. You better who need them. National Parade, Independence Square, we warning 77. Don't see boys, and they go. The bank, and catch it, they can do better, and they should do it. Before election, thank you.
Merci. Mr. Odini, you are free. Odem chairman.
Maxwell Gage 25 in year.
Maxwell into you.
Benyanu baby, I'm doing your pa.
Debut. Oh, Honor NY next head office. Honor.
Well, who is it? Can they see the other as a for an affair near Donia?
Debbie.
And only I never come meeting well. Because very will be a activities for it's your son. I didn't never be fresh. A honeymoon maybe did honorable as Yamahoyao. Sign your crackers, a honeymoon and go to review. What is want to review about crowd of you?
Nicrum crowd, the crow when you say, let's be serious. Nicrum when you.
Yes, 4 years old, and I'll shut the answer. Back to me. Or your dear so shut the answer, but why not just want to marry about? They say 8 years in Omukwe, the same government. And I say different government, the end says the now the same government, and a minister necessary, and a different minister, and a diana, so here a cana, Yadisha, they say, can be Saquabu. Now, baby, as is free at the battle. The former deputy first minister, and I'm a jide, yes, he's a fair honor. But you also call me because only a Siama and a Shadi and I say. And as I say, we're free one, my question, but yes, it can free. It will also call me the Sicano, Esana, the Scarabalo, Alumini.
That's it. Maybe some men challenge and I am called. Mr. Odin, we are free. It ain't you.
I'm champion for our studio. And send them from the name. I've been quite about one of friend or cousin, the baby academy, or cousin be say, I say, sports journalist in Monimbre. Me supporting me say. You know, say, a friend said, Media, I say, all the media friends, first journalism. Put me sorry, it enough. Now, to me, a boy by the sense that you can't tell my way, you need a quarter of my maintenance or my woman. Yes, sir. Parker, quite independent. We can only 1 year old. And then let it be a call, me car who's for film as an thing. Not a Yamasha say essay. She has said it's a shade to say, Moka is what a man wants a Maka or Moyama. The son was Manusia Banus and maybe anyone was study or what say he cannot. Moving sports journalists with the money to a banning chain, some of when you're causing for another lot to the sea. Because get the first come out of Koyadi, who could do some of the credit, no way than women, what our women. That's a meaning they be a full carnival to form, the full carnival to form, the sun's going never just support you. You are some send a guy castle when you bring in. I'm a movie called a castle about we are responsible for that. It was a thousand good say, the Yagana and on sensation for my.
That's it. Man can say you made out to Villa Water Solutions and a boy made the bra war open so more there, open a year, dispense up a year in so more de pardia to Villa Water Solutions and I make for a demo FDA atumu no more a fee if you nipediano kama pa open be say the bro be now tasty as I want to be afraid 0552 490-684. Onim say na Kumasi Baba Yans president almost says you ye pa dia be the Global Crusade a year with Kumoye a year Dr. WF Kumoye and the Global Crusade. Now one your friend beti one tiasem betiasem wa demon na propose says your moi o mo say cardio muwie o tisa demon fro ama de say cardia ye be wie salvation be ba healing beba, deliverance beba, miracles de bebre. Nay, the ministers and professionals conference about Tosso over the Great Hall, Common University of Science and Technology. Jumede Basu 25th to 30th of July 2024, 5 p.m. daily. Happy on us. Thursday Musha Botiano English ya man from Bibi and the team na Baho Muntumi can be share from 1 to 5. Enjoyment cola the NG cola varieties in the Bibi orange, mango, peach, apple, lime. Mr. Duro to a friend on 0244832286 05078786 in the Shame or Black Stars Marathon. 27 to Indian to Mikawai for the 2.2 kilometer, 10 kilometer race and a cost winner of 42.2 nobody 20,000 Ghana is at Shenita. So when you start to see blackstarsmarathon.com or dial star 713 star 33 star 22 hash. No is the na name to American be and ADC KB and in Sempi Everton so come Jumajamai and I just come in Kufiampon Samidama some kind so ha ya crabon and then you may from 5 to 6 around the sports every bremo. Bye bye.
Botiano English a man from Mpeswa Sway. Happy on wheels keteke kasieno. Yadi brewo. Bright.